Hi guys, it's me again. So yeah, this one is going to be little sleep appointment, 9th of July this year. Yeah, this morning I was up bright and early at 6:30. What do I just press? Brilliant. Sorry, I just pressed the button on my keyboard. Yeah, as today I had an appointment at Great Ormsby Hospital, otherwise known as Gosh, which my appointment was scheduled for 10:15 with the maxillofacial and dental team or department, whatever, to see Mr. Gill, the orthodontist who I see about my braces. So yeah, that was a very nice early start, what I always like. Yeah. So yeah, I was up early to get ready and prepared to travel to London. We literally, me and my dad, this is, I think that was my dad or my mum, I don't know. Whoever came with me on this one missed the train to London by literally a minute, but luckily the next train to London was only about 10 minutes away, so that's fine. So we got that one. So yeah, that wasn't too bad in all fairness. The travel today into London was actually really straightforward and really quick. Even the black cab across London was really quick and quicker than last time, so that was all good. Yeah. Oh, me and my mum, there we go. When we arrived, me and my mum went straight to the maxillofacial and dental department and checked in before taking a seat. One of the dental nurses quickly came over to us and explained that we may be waiting for a little while as Mr. Gill hadn't turned up to work, and that no one actually knew why he wasn't in work or where he was. That's if he was even coming in. But he was supposed to have been in to run his clinic today. So my mum asked whether I would be seen if he didn't actually turn up, since it would cost us like nearly £100 to get there, and that's also had to get back from London as well. So I was like, well, we've kind of just paid £100, so that wasn't great. But yeah, the dental nurse said that I would hopefully still be seen by someone today, but for the moment they didn't know, as no one was aware of where he was, as he hadn't said anything about not being in when he had been in the day before or anything like that. So yeah, panic then started setting in, as we didn't know what was going on or whether or not I was actually going to have my appointment today. The dental nurse then said she'd go off to ring him again to find out where he was and whether he was actually coming in to work or not, so that everyone knew what to do, whether they were getting cover for him, whether they're sending us away, whether we're staying, whether it's going, whatever was going on. Yeah, luckily Mr. Gill was coming in to work. He'd just been caught up at a meeting outside of Great Ormsby Hospital, but he's on his way in, so that was right. So always explained that obviously we'd have to wait for a little bit until he actually turned up, and got set up and that sort of thing. So yeah, luckily though, Mr. Gill actually arrived within minutes after we had been told that he's caught up at this meeting and is running late. Yeah, he quickly then went through before he started calling his first patient in, whose appointment was just before mine, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I decided while his first patient was in seeing him that I would carry on reading my book, which I did until she came out, and then I put my book away, knowing that obviously I'd be called through. And I thought, rather than sitting there faffing around trying to put my bookmark in the right place, put my book away and all that stuff, so I was just sit there, I'm ready, you know, and I can go straight through. So yeah. Anyway, a minute or so later, the dental nurse came out and called me through and apologised for the wait and the delay on behalf of Mr. Gill, before leading me and my mum through to the little room where Mr. Gill was waiting for me. And he asked how I was, whether I was enjoying the weather, which, well, I didn't actually hear the question properly, as I was halfway through answering the question, I actually then realised that I didn't exactly know what he had said, and I'd made a fool out of myself. So yeah, I did sound very stupid, but oh well, that's just me. Never mind, hey. Yeah, Mr. Gill then asked me what the main problems had been so far with my braces. So I explained that the bit of wire at the bottom, which is just this little bit here. I don't know if you could actually see that, but yeah, it's a tiny little bit just down the corner bit. That around 3 or 4 times since I'd last been popped out of place, just for no reason, and then a few hours later also reattached itself out of the blue. And on one occasion I actually sneezed and it popped back in, which was really bizarre. But yeah, Mr. Gill explained that all this was normal, and as the wire gets thicker, this won't happen. And it's just because the wire I had at the time was really thin, so that was all fine. But he said he'd take a look to see what he could do today to my braces. Before I got on the little dental chair, Mr. Gill commented on how much closer my teeth were looking. So yeah, that was great to hear, because obviously when you're looking every day in the mirror, you don't always notice everything, notice all the changes, even though you start thinking, well, I think it is a little bit. But so obviously when someone's not seen you for a few months and they know what they are looking for, and they say, oh yeah, that is looking good, that's quite a good feeling. So yeah, I don't really notice anymore, like how much straight my teeth are, or whether they are getting straighter. I suppose that's because, like I said, I see them on a daily basis. However, every so often when I go to clean them or whatever, I'm not saying I clean them only every so often, I do clean them daily, I promise. But yeah, whatever, I do end up looking at them and seeing how much straighter they are. The top ones obviously so much more clearer to see. So yeah, so that's a good sign that they're straightening up. I also noticed that they are a lot straighter when I look back at photos of me like a few years back and to now, and I thought, oh yeah, actually they are better. I'm also trying to take photos on a daily basis for a brace diary video that I'm going to post at the end of my brace treatment, just so I can see if I can notice the difference, and for you guys too. So yeah, and I'm just doing it so that I can track the progress from the beginning to the end. Anyway, today Mr. Gill changed the top wire onto the final wire I'll have on my top brace. And my bottom brace, he said that the brace still had a lot more work to go, so that just meant they weren't quite straight enough for the next wire, or they weren't in the right position or whatever. So yeah, the wire wasn't changed. So yeah, so today he just untied the bottom brace wire and retied it so it's that little corner bit around here that kept popping out, wouldn't keep doing that. And I suppose also tighten them so that it did more of the work it's supposed to be doing. And then yeah, I was all done and dusted before I went. Mr. Gill said if any gaps do appear, which I didn't know that could actually happen, as stupid as I might sound, I don't care, I didn't. But yeah, not to worry, as he had to close the gaps and fix them. He said the only changes I should see or notice from now will be with the bottom, at the bottom teeth. The top ones are now straight, and it's just now literally getting the roots of my top teeth into the right position, so that when the brace comes off in 18 months time, that my teeth will stay in that position. He also commented on how well I was doing with the brushing, and that I'm doing quite well with keeping the brace clean and just in general. So again, that was all good to hear. So yeah, all sounded really good and excited, but I suppose in a little way it's kind of scary, but not in a bad way, scary good way, as everything is finally coming along quite nicely and quite quickly. So now I'm just I can't talk. I'm now literally just waiting on my bottom brace, bottom brace really, as yeah, it just still needs 2 more wire changes to straighten it up and get them in the right position a bit more. But yeah, all went really well and really positive today. I came out, booked my next appointment. I can't talk, so I'm going to have to talk like this. For 10 weeks time, which was the earliest that he could fit me in. Normally I'd go every 8 weeks, but he was so booked up by that time it's actually got to be 10 weeks. But yeah, then me and my mum went out of the hospital to try and get a taxi back to the station, and bumped into, oh my god, like obviously because this is such an old video now, because obviously I just haven't got around to filming it. I am reading quite heavily off the script because I've got to try and remember, but this bit, oh my god, I remember so much. But yeah, on our way back to get the taxi, we bumped into the amazing Neil Bulstrode. I love that man's bits, he's amazing. As he's just on his way into work. So yeah, we had a brief chat, saying like hello and that, and yeah, that was really nice to see him. Quite nice that he said it's nice to see us and that he didn't recognise my mum, as her hair has changed quite a lot since the last time he saw her, which that would have been, I was around 13, when I was in for the Coleman fat transfer, which was back in 2009. So yeah, it's nice though that he'd recognised and remembered us, and obviously it's lovely seeing him again because, well, to me he's an absolute inspiration and he's my hero. I love him. He's amazing. And I can't thank him enough for everything he's done. So yeah. But yeah, it's really nice to have that brief chat before he had to go. I imagine he's probably doing clinic work today, like clinic appointments. As it's probably around 10:30 by the time we came out of the hospital. So I can't imagine he's doing surgery, but he may well have been. I don't know. But yeah, it was it's a shame that we didn't get to talk for longer. Obviously I'd have loved to, but he had to get to work and we had to start getting home. But still, I was really, really pleased that we bumped into him because that made my day. Me and my mum then got the taxi back to the station and ended up at Starbucks to get a cookie crumble frap and a cinnamon swirl cake for myself and a black decaf coffee for my mum. Before we had a little nose around the shops, popping into Boots to buy some batteries for my hearing aid, seeing as I'd actually run out, and yeah, my audiology appointment got cancelled and postponed to the 6th of August. So obviously I couldn't get any batteries from the hospital then, so that was annoying. But yeah, and then we got a train home and ended up laying in the garden all afternoon until dinner reading my book. And obviously, yeah, I wouldn't really be doing that at this time of year because it's now the 29th of October. So yeah, obviously, yeah. Anyway, yeah, after being at Gosh today, I knew that was where I was supposed to be and that I meant to go back and work there. And that it really is where my dreams and career ambitions now lie. And I just know it's where I'm supposed to go and work. And okay, I'd love to do something like being a surgeon or consultant, but I know because I'm pants at maths, there's no way I could ever have a chance of doing something like that. Same with being a nurse, I'd love to do that. Especially on Peter Pan ward, which is the ward I've sort of grown up on, I suppose you could say. But yeah, my maths lets me down really badly, so yeah, I know I'd like to go back there at some point to do some sort of work, whether it's as a play specialist or whatever. But yeah, we'll just see where life leads me over the next few months and where I end up. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it really. And I will see you soon. Bye!